Wildman? Wildman?
Greetings and salutations, Papi.
Hey, you know what? I almost called you Spider-Man because I was reading a Spider-Man thing and I almost called Spider-Man out. That would have been really interesting if I called Spider-Man Spider-Man and he just like lowered himself from the.
Well, I guess I'm more like EC3, the professional wrestler, than Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, but I was just saying that would be.
But I definitely see the parallels and similarities between me and Spider-Man. Lately, I've been going into New York City. I mean, Brooklyn, Manhattan. I'm becoming Mr. New York. I'm becoming well-cultured.
A metropolitan.
As we all know, East New York is one of the worst areas in Brooklyn, right? East New York has high crime rates.
I think so. I think that's a bad area.
You were the one who told me about that. East New York. That.
Yes, I did.
You educated me to how horrible East New York is.
Yeah, I said not to get off the train in East New York.
Especially during the evening hours.
Especially during the evening hours.
So now I have a phobia of East New York. But I also go to a support group in Hell's Kitchen, which is Manhattan, not Brooklyn. And I mean, you see sketchy people along the streets, but I thought that was common in Manhattan. However, yesterday with a friend, I went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is in the Upper East Side. You know, it was beautiful. You know, and I'm told it's old money. A lot of wealthy people live there. And she said, the Hell's Kitchen, where my support group is, that's not common. That's actually one of the worst areas in Manhattan. There's a lot of homeless shelters there, rehab programs, and the sketchy people along the streets are not common. So it kind of horrified me. I'm going regularly into a horrible area. So my question for you is, Hell's Kitchen as bad as East New York?
But before I answer that question,
yeah,
the name Hell's Kitchen didn't.
When I asked Mom what Hell's Kitchen meant, she said a lot of restaurants, a lot like Gordon Ramsay, the chef guy. He has restaurants in Hell's Kitchen. So I thought it was just like, you know, a warm kitchen, like Hell's Kitchen, you know.
Oh, maybe so.
So I thought it was like a lot of
Cajun, like spicy food.
Yeah. So apparently Hell's Kitchen is not a nice area, and that.
Well, it depends on what area you're in. I mean, where your group is, it's off of you said 8th Avenue, right? So I mean, you're doing pretty good.
It's 47th Street, and I tend to walk from 47th Street to Penn Station, which is 34th Street, I believe. Right.
Right.
And I walk past the Port Authority, and you know, the Long Island Railroad and Penn Station, and there's a lot of homeless people and sketchy people hanging out there, and it might not be safe. And you know, and when my friend told me that, it kind of horrified me because it's like, wow.
I mean, it shouldn't horrify you. You've got to be cognizant of your surroundings.
Yeah. So I guess, I mean, I kind of knew there were a lot of sketchy people around, but I didn't realize how bad of an area I was in. Now, is Hell's Kitchen as bad as East New York? Different?
Yeah, different. I would say no, though.
So Hell's Kitchen is a little bit nicer than East New York?
But we saw that video where the person filmed coming out of the subway and walking the streets of East New York. Remember that video?
Yeah, East New York was a little bit desolate. You know, the stores were boarded up.
Well,
I mean, at least with Hell's Kitchen, it's very crowded. There's a lot of people on the streets.
It seemed like the only stores that were open in East New York was liquor stores.
Liquor stores, right. So, yeah, so East New York is very empty and desolate. So, you know, there's a lot of people in Hell's Kitchen. So, I mean, granted, I do think I have a passive tourist-like body language. So maybe the sketchy people might target me because they know they can get moo from me because I dress like I'm from the suburbs. So,
and I say, to hell with Hell's Kitchen.
To hell with Hell's Kitchen, and that is what it is.